It is overwhelming amount of screenshots of Cam's wife absolutely enamored. Oh my god, she might just did it. She's floored. She's floored by him in his overalls. It is literally, do you want to describe it? Well, no, we're going to put the picture up on the screen right now. But for the audio listeners, she's literally turned to the side, head over the shoulder. The biggest, I haven't seen Liv smile like that since Malachi was born. No, I don't think Liv's ever smiled like that. Ever. Can we talk about the internet drama that's been going on? Two rules.
Quiero sacar a la por
Hola.
Check.
Well, I would say Blockbuster, my libido, and three of my
Pues si no te cobraron.
In the 1900s, you had
That's
to
the
follow
same
everything to
dude.
get it to work. Video games, VHS tapes. I guess that's why my dad never had a job. Even though I'm from the 1900s, I still got it. But because I'm from the 1900s, I'm starting to forget where I put it.
Why am I dressed like this? I'm supposed to be in casual clothes, but they got me looking like Celie told Harpo to beat me.
We need a 30-second commercial for Coca-Cola's newest Nutella-flavored drink.
That's
Okay.
it. I gotta watch
My
that
name is
again.
Tyrone Washington, and I was born in the 80th year of the 1900s. That's right, I'm 45. Hi there, everybody. The name is Josh Sterling Jr. Me and Tyrone graduated together, class of 98. G.O. Eagles. I'm still getting used to all slang.
Use this time for
I
some
just learned
target
what
practice.
DM stands
The
for.
real thing's
When I
coming
used to hear
through.
DM, I thought they were talking about compliments.
I was there when cash money was taking over the 99 and the 2000.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Check. All right. Hey, are y'all ready to win? Cause I'm ready to win. What the fuck? My mic, shit, driving me bonkers. Driving me straight bananas.
Enemy dropping into the
I'm
AR.
muted.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Am I chat banned for what? I didn't say anything.
I can hear you.
All right, bet. All right. I was kind of messed up for a while.
Contract marked.
I was about to spaz out. On yellow. I didn't even talk last game. I was like, what the hell? What the hell?
Yo, what up?
What up? Let's go, guys. On yellow.
Hey, let's get it.
On yellow. I'm feeling it. On yellow. There we go.
Let's go.
It's looking like it might be hot, but let's see.
Squad's going as well.
Yeah, all right, let's change spots. Let's go.
No, let's go.
Oh,
Fuck it.
hell.
We die.
Oh, that's.
Right on you, boy.
Oh, no, they gone.
No.
They gone. There's a guy in that garage,
Go
though.
for it.
Guy in that garage. I'll go on the other side.
Hunt down the enemy.
Bradley, don't give her no bullets.
Supply box is located.
You know what I mean? Let's keep it tight, boys.
All
Come on.
right, yeah, I'm right here.
Fuck these
All right.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's the kind of squad I was looking for. Let's go. Let's go.
Ram take this one.
All right, get that one.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
See, I could have stole that, but it's a team game.
Watch out.
Yeah, blue. No, I think, yeah, he's good. I'm right by him. Okay. We got some good spoils. All right, blue. Yeah, blue. You need to slow down there.
2 supply boxes down. 1 to go. Contract complete. All
Go, let's
supply
get a
boxes
loadie.
found.
Hija, ¿estás algo de tomar, por favor?
Vehicle. All right along. I see
No.
you right here.
No, I don't get in cars. No, let's not be doing that. Ain't no point. Ain't no point. Ain't no point. I bet we ain't even far from the circle. Yeah, no, we can go on foot. Dude, I don't like being seen like that. I don't like being
Oh,
a
let's just
red
go
dot.
get a loadie. Then we'll go on foot.
All right, well,
We're far from the circle.
All right, well, let's keep moving. I'm pretty sure I get over there the same
That's from
time
the
y'all do.
circle.
What's Green doing?
Gonna go to the store and
I
get a
bet y'all
loadie.
get half day. I bet I get there half the time. The store, everybody got enough cash? Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, I get it. All right, I'll meet y'all. Damn it. I'm coming. Hey,
I
is
thought I
that
was
y'all
trying to
getting
see
shot
which
at?
store it was going
Hey,
to.
is that y'all getting shot at? Hey, it's a guy up top of y'all.
Oh no, that's not us. On top.
I'm looking, yeah, he
I
up
got a
there.
UAV if you need it.
Yeah, it's helicopter right there.
Enemy
Yeah,
vehicle here.
yeah, he's on top. I wouldn't hit that box. I would wait because I don't know. I saw some shots coming out. I'm looking. Here comes that
Okay, let's get this
helicopter.
by. Oh,
I got y'all back so you guys don't get
get la puerta, por favor.
snuck
La
up
puerta.
on. I make sure y'all don't get fucking trick shotted out here in the streets, you know?
Oh man, let's go get better position. Fuck this.
Yeah, that's a horrible spot. Yep, look at that. I see him. I see him. Try to get him. He's on the roof. He's on the roof.
UAV.
He's on the roof.
Disregard. Loading.
Yep, nice. See,
Get to the
that's
safe
why I'm up
zone.
here.
Gas is closing in.
Nice job. But we got that squad up here is behind us.
Disregard that.
Here they come. They're getting closer.
Oh, we gotta get better position.
Yeah.
Get to this next buy
That
station.
spot sucks. That spot where you guys at is trash.
Hey Blue, we're gonna go to a different spot.
Alright, you
Got
guys
a vehicle
moving?
that just got to that store.
You guys moving? Well, let's go to a different one. Let's go one on the outskirts. So it's gonna drop after this. It's gonna drop after this.
Here, get on. Get on, bro. We're going to the next one.
Nah, bro, it's gonna drop after the circle. Slow down. It's gonna drop. You don't need that shit right now. Everybody good. Chill out. I'm getting out.
Got no plates. I ain't got no guns.
Here, I'll give you plates. What kind of gun you need? See, it's a guy right down the bottom.
You know what? Let's go. Yeah, let's go on foot. Let's go on foot from here on.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we don't want that truck, man. We don't want nobody to be a fucking big ass dot on the screen. The fuck is this?
Oh, they're going at it up ahead.
I'm hanging back, but it's a squad over there. It's a squad up top. So please don't forget them. I'm about to go by green.
Yeah, there's a team right in front of me too.
Yeah, he's jumped down. He's parachuted down that roof. He's coming down on you, Blue. There's another guy on our left.
Moving. Reloading.
We're in a horrible spot. He's in the road. You gotta try and move too fucking fast. Yeah, he's at that. He's right there. There's two over there. On you, Pink. I broke his armor, Pink. Watch out. So you should be good, but it's another one. He got you. Wait, got a roof. He's in that door. He's in that little shack. He's out of it.
No,
He's behind it. He's behind it. He inside that building now. There's another. Yeah, he's in this door. No, he's out. He's out. He's in the road.
Bind back.
All right, I'm getting closer.
No,
all I got is sniper rifles. All I got is snipers.
I got gulag.
I'm getting down on the ground. All right, Green. Is that you gone, Green?
Got movement. Moving here.
Is that you gone, Green?
Changing mag.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
Green. You're over here.
Movement. Disregard that.
There's a guy by you, Green.
Got movement. Disregard that.
Oh, he see me.
Oh my god.
I need some pew-pews.
Márcale sniper, márcalo.
estaba, lo tumbé, güey, estaba aquí arriba. Creo que tú lo remataste aquí, ¿no?
Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they
¿Dónde,
redeploy.
güey?
Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Squad taking effective fire.
They're redeploying now.
Good. Pink.
¿Cuánta carne
Not
aquí?
done yet.
Es una rampa,
Are you
güey,
good,
tomando
Mr.
rápido.
No,
Noble?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna die from the smoke. You
Go
guys
ahead,
trying to
get
move too
closer. I
fast.
just made it out the
You guys
gulag.
trying to move too fast.
He's running everywhere.
I saw that shit, güey. Yo sé, la ardilla.
Nah, that's bull.
Got a team right here.
Fight started. Be ready. You're next.
Stop. Where's he at? Oh, I'll be covering another place.
Your squad mate lost the fight. They're RTB at this time. Success means redeployment. Failure means
Mano,
elimination.
Peña
Hey,
Nieto.
get, well, Yellowstone Gulag. Never mind.
Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment.
Alright,
Still alive.
come
I'm
on.
back online.
Let's get the fuck out of the circle. Don't go there. Let's go right here.
Contract marked.
How far y'all from that? Yeah. Oh, wrong spot. On yellow. We need some high. Are y'all on the ground already? Alright. Yeet. Damn.
Where? Oh shit.
Hey, you fall or you get shot?
Got sniped.
You'll live. Taking effective
Yeah, he's
fire.
behind me. He's behind me. He's behind me.
Grenade out.
Oh no, he's over. I
Head to
popped
the
smoke.
safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Alright, as soon as we go, we gotta
Requesting
get.
buyback. Ready to
We gotta
redeploy.
go and get.
Well,
Alright.
So this way, look, let's hug the wall. Here, come
He's
follow
sniping
Pink.
me
No,
through
requesting
the
he-
buyback.
smoke.
Requesting
Yeah, he's
buyback.
behind us.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
He's about to
On the
get
top
me.
building.
Requesting
Oh,
buyback.
follow
Ready
me,
to
look.
redeploy.
No, we can't go on that
No.
road. He got a few. He got a good shot on that road. Pink. He's right straight. He's
Hey.
right in the middle of this road.
Alright, look, I'm hugging the
I'm
wall.
coming on you. I'm coming. But he ain't on that way.
He can barely see over that. He can kind of see over the wall, but not too good.
I don't know where he's from, but I know
You
don't go on that road.
got supply runs.
SMG here.
Requesting buyback. Requesting buyback.
Yeah,
Ready
slow
to
down there,
redeploy.
Junior.
Requesting
We're-
buyback.
we're
Requesting
coming.
buyback. Requesting
Yeah.
buyback.
You
Requesting
need plates,
buyback.
bro? You
Ready
need
to
plates?
redeploy.
Yeah, I actually do.
Here, I got you.
Found some armor here.
Second floor up the stairs. Got you guys, Renato. I'm sure.
Requesting buyback. Requesting buyback. Bring me back. Requesting
Yeah,
buyback.
we-
Ready to redeploy.
Let's
That's
go
a
hit
good
the one
spot.
over there.
No, there's a guy up there.
Come
There's a
on.
guy up there.
Yeah,
It's
come
got
on.
a squad over there.
Disregard that.
Squad over there. Squad over there. I just saw him jump.
Down the street, come on. Here, grab that contract. Can you grab that contract?
Hey, firm, cancel my last.
Damn. I gotta jump over walls and shit.
Are you getting tired, son?
Buy station in March. Head to the buy station before time runs out to get a discounted item.
Alright, now we gotta make our way to that store and
Yeah.
we'll buy them both out.
Yeah.
You ready,
We
buddy?
got guys close. We got
Coming,
guys close.
Damn, Blue left. Oh, never mind.
Fuck Blue.
Oh, yeah, he disconnected. Blue disconnected.
No, he's still here.
Look
Oh,
at
no,
the
no, it shows.
scoreboard.
He's still
I
here
don't
on
doubt
my-
the, I don't doubt
You look
the,
at the scoreboard. He
thing that
disconnected.
boots you out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, good. Get ready, though.
Gotcha.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Contract complete. You've earned a discount.
Ooh, and there's a fire sale. We can get a loadout.
Who dead?
Yeah,
Oh, Blue, yeah.
Blues.
Yeah, he out.
Yeah, there's cash.
Give me your money.
Shit, I got locked.
Buy a loadout.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Yeah, so there's people.
Yeah, so let's not
Over
move
there,
any
Jim.
further. Let's not move any further. Let's find some.
I'm gonna get me some ammo real fast. Where do you want to go then?
Wait, I'm gonna go to this rooftop.
I'm gonna grab some ammo. Hit the ammo box real quick.
Whoa, I'm being hunted. Who's being hunted? Oh shit, guy is good. A guy. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Yeah, he's camping.
Gas is inbound.
There's two of them. There's two of them. There's two of them. There's two of them.
Yeah, I got no plates, dude.
Three of them.
Here, come on, come on.
What the fuck?
No. Knocked one. He can't revive. Bro, I hate people that just camp in corners, dude. Just camping inside in a corner.
No, I should have moved slower too. Shouldn't have been motherfucking lot just fucking hopping around buildings. So what the fuck?
They're like a most wanted. Okay, there you go.
ATV marked.
Can I grab that one and then go to the most wanted, or just hoof it? Hoof it, hoof it.
Yeah, I will hoof it.
Hopefully you make it. I think you will.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Highlight the this one right here.
It's on you if you whatever one you want to do.
Unprotected buy station detected. If you reach it in time, you'll receive a discount.
Go buy station and bring me back.
Damn, it's right beside where we died. your right. There's
Gas
some
is
people
closing
over
in.
there.
Changing
Get
mags.
to the new safe zone.
There's some people right beside you to your left. Left, left, left. I seen a dude just run. It might have only been one though. Got 10 seconds till next zone moves. And you got 6 rounds.
Gas is moving.
I don't know if you're gonna get it.
You're out of time. The buy station is closed.
Stun grenade out! Taking fire!
No
You're 1 of
way.
25
Fucking
remaining.
horrible.
Good game, guys.
Valiant
I'll
effort.
play
Keep
again.
your head up and return to base for debrief.
Oh, everybody gone. Might as well start new folks. Might as well get a new thing going.
Thing with the king or lion, I'll survive because I'm the closest thing to those people. I'm not human. I'm an orthodox ass. No, I'm not, bro. I'm not human, dog. I'm
No, you're not.
astronomical, nigga.
What do you
I'm
mean,
astronomical. I'm astronomical.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I can't. Ooh, all right. Can't hear me.
Man,
That wasn't even that good. Heard that in a Lil Wayne lyric probably 15 years ago.
Astronomical?
We'll be deploying shortly.
I'm not human, bro.
Bro, Jesus made us from dirt. What are you talking about, astronomical?
Bro, I'm
No, the
astronomical.
aliens made
I'm
us.
not from the.
The
I'm not
aliens
from this
made us.
universe,
We
brother.
better win.
You're
I'm
not from
not from
this
this
universe? Bro, if you don't get your Kevin Gates ass out of here, man.
Bro, I'm not
Okay,
from
you
this
guys are
universe,
funny.
brother.
Alright, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. Alright.
I'm not from here.
No, you're not.
Where are you from then, man?
He's from planet Nibiru.
Where am I from?
Yeah, where are you from, man?
I'm from your mother's womb.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey,
So you one of
he's
them.
saying your brother.
Enemy
No,
30
I'm
years
from,
old.
I'm not from here, bro. I'm not 30.
All stations, we
Nigga,
are
I'm
green to
21.
go.
Can
Stand
you
by
do
for
something for me?
deployment.
Astronomical.
He's not funny.
Astronomical.
He's not funny.
Y'all want to come to the astronomical place? Come on.
Market, where we going?
Astronomical. We going here, y'all.
No,
Astronomical.
I'm about to listen to you. I'll do it. Let me
Yeah,
look
you
at the
got to,
map.
bro. Hey, astronomical. Trust me.
Nah,
Trust
that
me,
sounds
brother.
Damn.
dumb as
Astronomical.
So
hell.
I don't hopped in
green,
a
on
squad full
green,
of
on
people
green.
who know each other, man.
On green. Y'all about to go there? All
Yeah,
right.
we
Damn it.
scab.
That about to be. All right,
I'm
green.
going to that bounty. Fuck that scab.
Oh, guys. See, guys, he's doing too much. He's not a good leader. On green.
Come on, you better join astronomical. God damn it, come on.
Where you guys going?
Bro.
Where you guys going?
Bro, y'all got me confused, man.
Alright, who's that talking? Pink C? Yeah, he's first one gone. Astronomical dead. No, on green.
Astronomical.
No, on green. Homeboy over there already died.
Squad mates in the gulag.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
astronomical
going
right
green
now.
then, bro.
Y'all gonna meet me. Y'all gonna meet me.
Homeboy already dead. Alright, Pink. Yeah, over here, Pink. Yeah. He's a smart one. Yeah. See, both of them dead. Yeah.
Why you talk too much? You don't fucking hear nothing. Fuck.
Nice job, Pink. Nice job, Pink.
Astronomical.
Astronomical sound dumb as hell.
They're returning to base.
Astronomical. Buy astronomical back, nigga. Hurry up.
They'll need to survive to redeploy.
Yeah, y'all fucking went right in that one.
You gotta remember, I'm not human.
Yeah, I can tell.
He don't know how to play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He not
Got two
human,
probably.
man.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Astronomical.
Moving here.
Astronomical.
He must have just learned that word.
Out of space.
Damn. I gotta really
Not from
dip.
here.
No, bro, I just didn't see him.
I gotta really leave now. I mean, like, out this area.
No,
That's
you gotta
what
go
I'm
to
saying.
astronomical. Come to astronomical. Once you come to this
got
side,
to.
bro, you're
It's
not gonna
just
go
one
back,
person.
man.
Redeploy. Squad mate redeploying to the
Oh,
AR.
somebody on you, bro.
Alright, who's that coming back? Blue coming back? Alright. But Blue, do not go back that way.
Why
They
can
shooting
I
on
not
you, they
hear no
popping at you.
footsteps?
I don't know,
Why
but
can I not hear
I'm
no
still
footsteps?
I'm about to keep moving. It's hot over here. I
Astronomical.
gotta keep moving. Blue, everybody, I gotta move forward. Everybody, we should move forward. Because it's hot on the left side and the back.
You're green?
Y'all.
Yeah, I'm green. Alright, I'm inside this building. I'm gonna try and hit the stairs up and jump down, but nope, I didn't find any. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Astronomical, y'all. Astronomical.
Keep moving out this area. Keep moving until we at the edge, until we can shoot them. I'm about to see if I can get on top
The
of
most
this
wanted
roof.
right here. I got the most wanted right here.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Who's talking?
Astronomical.
I'm too far away.
He's in front of Blue.
I gotta find a way to get on top of this roof.
You've got gas moving in.
Astronomical.
Oh, there's two of them, bro, right here.
Yeah, I gotta find a way to get up
got
top.
one, bro.
So I can get y'all back. Ain't
Most
no rope.
one is weak. I'm getting shot by the third. Oh, they're pushing me
I'm
hard.
trying to
man.
get this roof too much.
Ready to redeploy.
Ain't no rope in
Bro,
this
hit the
bitch.
buyback game.
Alright, Blue, I see you. Damn, I didn't see you fast enough.
I got two guys on me, two guys.
Yeah, bro, I'm fighting them too.
I'm looking. Alright, hey, yo, Pink, they don't be shooting at you
There's one,
soon.
another one.
Yeah, he's coming on you,
another
Pink.
one.
Yeah, he's in the building. Pink,
Disregard
leave.
that.
Pink, leave.
Disregard that.
Pink, leave.
Big boy.
Leave, Pink.
Good job.
Look at Green. Are you scared? Go help her.
Disregard that.
Pink, let's just dip out. We have to bring them back. It's a survival game. Yeah, homeboys on this side. So
Buy us back, Pink.
Hit the
Buy us
buyback.
back.
What the
It's
fuck is you doing?
a dude over there.
Bro, so what? Y'all got 3 motherfuckers right there. Just go to the buyback.
there's other places to buy y'all back at.
Damn, yo ass the mom
Yeah.
of the game or
Go
something?
to the buyback.
Y'all
Go
listening
to
to
the
this goofy ass
I
nigga?
ain't dying over there. What y'all talking about? I'll get y'all back. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
You sold on that, buddy.
I'm the mom of the game, son. Damn it. Well,
Here we go.
damn. Okay, ain't no way.
Let's have ourselves a fight. Almost your turn, soldier. Stand by. Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination. Target down. Stand by for redeployment. You earned it.
He thought he had me.
I'm
I
back
thought
up.
he had me.
You've been marked as a most wanted target. Kill enemies and secure supply caches to close the contract on your head. Precision airstrike standing by. Enemy UAV is online. Loadout drop headed your way.
Target marked. Request fire mission.
Copy.
Taking effective fire.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Got one. Ha ha! You dumbass.
Grenade out!
But I was giving him that work though. I was giving him that work though. I got one of your homies.
Gas is inbound. Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Alright. The game got it on that mic. It's alright.
Enemy soldier incoming.
This is my last game.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Straight down.
Contract marked.
On pink.
Challenger contract here. Battle Royale.
On pink. I'll go on green and blue.
Keep clearing the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Oh, all y'all buddies. All y'all buddy friends. Got a guy right here.
Got movement.
Oh, it's hot. Y'all look at the hottest spot.
You're clear to engage all hostiles. Supply box is marked. Secure those locations.
There's some more guys. I saw a whole squadron. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?
Suck it up, mate.
He's on the roof.
Got movement. Disregard that.
Give me a shot this one. Was he in that building?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
He's dropping down. Yeah, there he is.
Mark the target.
Supply box secured. Move
Yeah.
to the next one.
Tactical.
The squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy.
Swapping back. Contact.
Oh, we got another one. We got more. We got more. We got more. Oh. Sniper, 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 fucker. Cheeky bastard.
That she would always be high during these.
They're ready to fight. Be ready, you're next. Your squad mate failed their mission. They're headed back to base. Earn redeployment or die trying.
Contact! Reloading! Nice! Move!
Well.
They're on me!
Your fight's over, soldier. Return to base. Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your TAC map. Supply box secured. 2 to go. Two supply boxes secured. 1 remaining. All supply boxes secure. Contract complete. Moving this way. Mark the target.
Last one standing. Changing mags. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you.
Your squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
I'm back online. Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
I got some few dollars. Is everybody back? All right. Few doll hairs.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Oh shit! I thought we brought y'all back. Handsome. Yeah.
Tagging loot.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Friendly loadout.
I need more money.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy. Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Found a mortar strike. Head to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Hey, someone dropping in. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Loading fresh mag.
Careful, target. Cancel lost.
Subjects out.
Incoming missile.
Oh no! He should have been dead. He should have been dead.
Sexy time with
inbound.
He's on your right. He's on your right.
Less than 25 were still standing. Defeat is only a mindset. Shake it off and keep pushing.
Changing mags.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
Check it, check.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Alright, this is for sure the last game. Slide, slippery slide. Slippery ass Negroes.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Alright. Shit. They gonna go here.
Contract marked.
On green. I know it's gonna be hot. On green, or y'all gonna pick? Alright, bet.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there.
Oh, you guys switch spots? What? I thought we all agreed.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. Supply box is located. Move to secure. One supply box down. 2 remain.
I thought we had an agreement.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp. One supply box remaining. Move to secure.
LDVR ready for launch.
Contract complete. All supply boxes secured. Precision airstrike.
HVR awaiting targeting data.
Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy dropping into the AO.
16 rounds, out. Target to instruct, no casualties.
Move to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving. The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there.
Operator establishing score streak.
Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Squad mate redeploying to the AO. UAV overhead.
Marking contract.
Changing mags. Changing mags.
Got more guys in front of us.
Hostile UAV in the area.
He's on top of the roof. He's on top of the roof.
Bounty
Hey, there's another
targets
guy.
identified. Weapons free.
Yeah, there's a sniper.
Got
You've
movement.
got a loadout drop
Disregard that.
inbound. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Taking effective fire. Mark the target. Moving here. Got movement.
Swapping mags.
Got mark the target.
Oh, we got one. He's in that barn.
Loading.
All bounty targets
There's another one.
Hell
Where's
of
he
a
at?
job. Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy.
You'll live.
He's coming.
Get to the safe zone. Gas is moving. Flanking here.
Oh, he's behind me.
Damn it.
Oh. Damn, I should have ran in that side.
Lorries are completely blowing up on YouTube in 20. Redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Taking effective fire.
War is for the warriors. Your RTB. Your squad paid for your release. Get ready to redeploy.
I'm back up.
Buy station here. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Need armor. Marking contract.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Recon contract marked. Marking contract. Found some armor here.
Enemy UAV overhead. Bounty targets are up. Get after them.
Got movement. Got movement.
Squad's in the
Moving
safe
here.
zone. Gas is closing in. Hostile UAV in the area.
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Squad mates in the gulag. Fight for a chance to redeploy. Precision airstrike available. Squad mate has been cleared for redeployment.
Down you, church.
Requesting buyback.
Hey, I'm
Ready
gonna
to
go eat
redeploy.
while y'all try to revive me, okay?
Requesting buyback. Ready to redeploy.
Trophy system active.
Heads up. An enemy squad marked you as a bounty target.
Got some loot here.
Got movement.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Moving here. Disregard. Found a vehicle. Got movement. Disregard that. Moving here.
Found a mortar strike.
Got movement. Disregard that.
Around here.
Mark the got movement. Disregard that. Moving here.
Copy. Eyes on the vehicle.
You got it. Thanks a lot.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I'm taking rounds. Moving this way. Disregard. Careful, this area's hot.
Target marked. Request fire mission.
Longbow 3-1, target acquired, strike inbound.
I got 2 of them. There's one more.
Good kill.
Yeah, he's on you, yellow.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Oh, I got one on my left. Got one on my left. Blue, blue. Blue, he's on my left. Got another guy behind me. There's another guy behind me. I don't know where he at.
What's your fire? Chasing mag.
Oh, he got me, he got me, he got me, he got me, he got me. Damn.
Broke their armor. Solid work evading the enemy. You're clear for now.
Got movement.
Nice.
Gas is
Ooh, that's
inbound.
nice
Marking
flank.
new
Nice
safe zone.
flank. Damn, that was bullshit.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Ooh, shoot that shotgun.
10 remain. You're almost done.
Ooh. It's behind you, behind you. He's coming, he's coming.
Changing mags.
He's got buddies. Hit that smoke grenade. Oh, another one.
Throwing tactical.
Gas is inbound.
I'll hit that barn. Ooh, nice,
Your
nice,
squad
nice,
is getting
nice,
you out
nice.
of here. Stand by.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back online.
Gulag's closed until further notice.
Mark the target.
Need some cash.
Are they on blue? Where's he at? I'm trying to see him. Yeah, he's right there.
Enemy sniper.
Safe zone relocated.
Woo! He's running.
Got movement.
He's running.
Loading. Got movement. Moving here.
Tossing smoke grenade.
He's out there somewhere. Almost got his bitch ass. He had a revive. I'll see him.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
He's over
Got
here.
movement. This moving here. Reloading. Disregard that.
Visual on the enemy.
Got movement. Mark the target. Got moved. Mark the target.
Only 4 left.
Money here.
Got movement.
Gas
Moving
is
here.
moving
He's in
in.
that
New
building.
safe zone located.
Chasing mag.
He's in his building right here.
Got disregard that. Got disregard that.
Got a guy in his
Got
building.
movement. Disregard that.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
Got movement.
You're in the
Yep.
top
Disregard
three.
Squad
that.
over here.
Close it
Whole
out
squad.
now.
Got movement.
You're in the last 2. Now finish this.
Loading. Got movement.
Enemy movement here. Careful, area secure.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone
Disregard
relocated.
that.
Got movement.
Taking effective fire.
Move to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Reloading.
All stations.
Woo!
No enemy
Yeah,
movement.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what's up. Nice job, guys. Yeah. I felt the dub. Nice game. Good. GG. Yeah. Hey, I do gotta go play again, but I gotta go pee and go take my dog out. Just your average Joe.
Casanova.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up?
¿Hablas español o inglés?
English, sir. Are y'all
English?
English?
How old are you?
I'm 36.
What do you mean, sir?
I'm 36.
36?
I'm gonna be your daddy probably.
Okay, no, hey, easy. I'm 30. Hey, so
all right.
we're in a group chat. Us, just want to be sure. Follow us, guys. Follow us, okay?
Wait, huh? Yeah, follow y'all.
Just follow us.
Right.
Just follow us.
Right.
You're doing great. Just follow us, okay?
All right. Yeah.
And,
yeah.
We're headed to the war zone.
we're in a group chat. We speak Spanish only.
Okay.
Well, I speak English, of course, but but it's better for us if we only speak Spanish. So
okay.
just follow us, right, man?
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Okay. Okay. What are you playing on?
I'm playing on PC.
Yeah. So we cannot invite you. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back, man.
It's cross-platform. It's cross-platform.
No.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Yeah, we got a good squad going.
Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your tag map. Enemy UAV is online. Eliminate all targets in the AO. Supply box secured. 2 to go.
Got movement.
Two supply boxes secured. 1 remaining. Enemy soldier incoming.
Got movement. Second, on the target.
I got guys over here. Sticky bastards over here.
Flanking here.
That was bullshit.
Gulag. Fight to win redeployment. Earn redeployment or die trying.
Taking effective fire. Do not die here.
Ah, I was gonna shoot back, but I didn't know what to do.
Holding.
You gave it a solid try. Time to head back to base.
shit.
Throwing tactical. Using lethal.
Sergeant Nolan, back to service.
Gas is closing in. You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Located escort.
Got a buy station here.
Your squad paid for your release. Get ready to redeploy.
I'm back up.
Contract complete. All supply boxes found.
Got movement. Moving here.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
ATVR, ready for launch.
Oh, well, you should have just. Oh, it's about to be over with anyway, right?
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
Ah, wrong button.
Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
Oh, he's in front of us. He's in front of us.
Score streak.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Time to fly 5 seconds. Out.
Tossing Semtex. Loading fresh mag.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Target grid empty. Negative BDA.
Reloading.
Enemy UAV is online.
Mark the target. Contact.
He's on me.
Tossing smoke.
Just move.
Took a round.
Don't stop at that.
Eyes on Semtex.
Changing mags.
All bounty targets are KIA. Well done. That's
Field
perfect.
upgrade destroyed.
Your squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
I'm back online.
Your squad mate is belly up. They're returning to base.
They brought somebody back from somewhere.
Money here.
Marking target location. Broke their armor. Changing mags.
Trying to move smoke.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Your objective's simple. Eliminate all bounty targets.
Vehicle marked. Forget it.
Tagging loot. Got movement. This moving here.
Careful, area's hot.
Get to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in. Hostile UAV in the area.
I'm happy to hear you enjoy the game.
Got movement.
They're far away.
Chase. We'll live.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
I should have kept that.
Inserting armor.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Inserting armor. You're going to be okay. I can help you.
Ooh, ah. Them fuckers was scoping it.
closing in.
Back in business.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Got a contract here.
Loadout drop headed your way. Only 10 left.
Where's the closest by
I can help you.
R as fuck. Woo, too hot, too hot. That's coming from back there. Woo.
You're losing ground. Moving.
He's by you.
Last one standing.
Damn. Woo, that was
Only 10 were
dumb.
left. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
where greed and power are absolute. There exists an entity of divine status, a source of all living matter that acts on principles we cannot understand. This organism brings strength to a young slave, tortured by her owner, a king with a savage rule. Yet the girl did not ask for such a gift, or curse if you ask some. The ability of the Titans, gigantic creatures with supernatural powers. Attributes that live in the nightmares of people. A power that could bring whole countries to their knees was of no interest to the slave. All she wanted was the love of her king. A brutal story spanning centuries, one that raises questions on hatred, humanity, and sacrifice. All began from a one-sided love. I brought you a series making sense of some of the most confusing anime. Now I'll narrate the tale of empires who could not learn to cast aside their hate and paid for it in blood. This is the story of Attack on Titan. Ymir was the name of the young slave that longed for the king of Eldia to love her. She had no hope of receiving his affection, but that was before she gained the power of the Titans. With the ability to transform into an all-powerful giant, she won over King Fritz's curiosity. Tasked with waging war against their enemies like the neighboring tribe Marley, Ymir won a seat as a concubine for her ruler. With him she had 3 daughters, Maria, Rose, and Sina. For 13 years, Ymir would abuse the power of the Titans, all for her love's desire to expand his domain. Thousands were slaughtered, until a lone spear would bring the end to the monster's campaign. In her human form, Ymir would jump in front of a spear meant for King Fritz, thrown by a Marleyan prisoner of war. She died, and no grieving was held by her husband. Instead, in a desperate attempt to hold on to the Titan powers of his wife, he had her 3 daughters cannibalize their mother. After consuming Ymir, the girls still held no special traits. Still not giving up on the pursuit for power, Fritz had the girls continuously reproduce. Then, when they finally died from exhaustion of childbirth, he had their children consume their bodies and hands. These atrocities led to a curse being set upon the Eldians. While the powers of Ymir were salvaged, her abilities were severed into 9 distinct titans, each with unique abilities. 8 of these would be passed down metaphysically to descendants of Ymir randomly. Given the forced reproduction Fritz instilled on her daughters, nearly everyone in the Eldian tribe were related to them in some way. One, however, the one known as the Founder, or Coordinate Titan, would stay within the royal family of Fritz. While reattaining this power was a favorable outcome for the Eldian tribe, there were drawbacks to Titan kind. Those that inherited one of the 9 would only be given 13 years of life from the day they gained their power, a symbol of the short life of their ancestor Ymir. Additionally, while the inheritance was rather random if left to its own devices, there was a way to directly pass on the abilities of the 9, by repeating the horrors of cannibalization like Ymir's daughters. Consuming the spinal fluid of one of the 9 before their date of death would directly pass on the 9 to that person. This led to warrior breeding. The strongest, smartest, and most loyal would be chosen by their king to inherit these powers and wage war on his behalf. Through the sins of the father and the sorrow of a mother, a race of people were created that contained a monster within. The ancestors of Ymir ushered in an era of ruin. The Eldian people established an empire spanning as far as the eye can see, one that was created through the spillage of blood and the cries for mercy from the dead. In an era not too dissimilar to the Middle Ages, their enemies' weaponry stood no chance against the Titans of 9. Alongside the 9, pure Titans were dispatched to deal with enemies they lay siege to. Injecting the ancestors of Ymir with Titan spinal fluid would transform them into Titans, lacking any special abilities, simultaneously losing their ability to think cognitively. There was only one purpose they had: to consume spinal fluid of humans, in the hope they'd consume one of the 9 and revert to a human form. It was truly a detestable existence, but it's hard to say which suffers more. The humans they tear apart were the one behind the Titan eyes, instinctually forced to consume flesh.
No, that's not what we wanted.
As time went on, and entire cultures were wiped off the face of the earth by the Eldian Empire. Seeds of discord slowly entrenched themselves over who should control the power of the Titans and how they should use them. By the year 743, nearly 2,000 years since the days of Ymir, inner tensions reached an all-time high. Civil war was on the horizon. Their enemies grew more powerful from their deep-seated rage and hate for the Eldian people, their borders threatened by a Marley invasion. If this internal division was not curbed, their empire would surely crumble. Karl Fritz, the 145th monarch of the Eldian Empire, an inheritor of the founding Titan, had no interest in saving his kingdom. Ashamed of their history of genocide and war, along with another sympathizing noble family, the Tibbers, they constructed an exit plan for Fritz that would crumble the empire. A nearing uninhabited island under their domain, Paradise, was chosen as the place Fritz would be banished to. He took the majority of the Fritz royal family to this territory, with their monarch disappearing. The Empire's civil war broke out, Eldians killing Eldians. The Great Titan War reached its beginning. The Tibbers used it in fighting as an opportunity to fuel the hatred of the Marleyans, siding with these people once their enemy, and with the power of the Warhammer Titan, one of the 9, Marley and the Tibbers slowly chipped away at the Eldian legions. Over the course of the war, the Marleyans bring the control of 6 more of the 9 to their side: the Colossal, the Armored, the Female, the Beast, the Cart, and the Jaw. The war should have stopped there, but the Marleys' hatred longed for harsher repercussions for the Eldians' iron-fisted rule. The conflict became one-sided, Eldians being exterminated from the land, Marley simply taking Eldia's place as the oppressors. Sensing the threat of extinction, King Fritz knew he must step in, and so, desiring a century of peace before their inevitable destruction, Fritz enacted a bluff, constructing large walls of concrete, within each a massive 60-meter-tall Titan that would listen to the commands of the Founder if ever needed, to exterminate all that covers the earth, if peace on Paradise is ever tarnished. While these Titans did in fact exist, what made this a bluff was the King's forced vow unto the power of the founding Titan, that would cause any member of royal blood who inherited the Founder to renounce war. He shared this knowledge with the Tibber family and Marley, that there would be no retaliation, and they eventually came to Paradise to kill them. King Fritz damned his people to a delayed genocide to pay for the crimes of their ancestors. A terrible king who lacks the understanding that a race of people are not inherently evil by design, but bred that way through leadership. He forsake the Eldians, contributing to the Marley propaganda campaign that labeled them as nothing more than the spawn of the devil. The Eldians that survived the Great Titan War in what was now known as the Marley Empire were put into internment camps, marked with distinctive armbands to solidify their place in society. Black, yellow marked the basic civilian, light blue for those who were forced to become soldiers for the new empire, yellow for warrior candidates, a group selectively bred to inherit the 6 powers under Marley control, the Warhammer staying within the Tibber family. Red bands were given to standing warriors and their families, this group given the best treatment of any Eldian to control this population. Generations upon generations were fed lies disguised as truth. Eldians were told their people were savages that wiped cultures off the planet, a half-truth, ignoring that not many civilizations were any better at this time. Marley proving with each choice they make that even now, they are just the same. They fabricated a legend of a Marley man named Helos, slaying what they come to call the devil of all earth, a myth Tibber and Fritz created as a stand-in for the source of all living matter, to paint the Eldians as more demonic. Ymir was not given the power accidentally from a celestial god. Now she is a girl who made a deal with the devil out of lust for power. Marley is painted like a victor over evil, and the remaining Eldians should be grateful they have been allowed to live. They suffer greater oppression than the Marley race ever experienced, while Eldia stood as an empire. As the new era settled in, an age-old ally of the Eldians, the Hizuru, are scrutinized on a global scale as devil sympathizers. Some clans flee to the island of Paradise alongside Fritz, the Ackerman and Oriental clans, some of note, but their people would experience persecution from the royals. Fritz had used his power as the founder to wipe the memory of all Eldians on Paradise of their history, replacing it with the simple idea that they are the last of mankind, the walls around them, their shields from an opposing entity. Their enemy was no human, but Titans. Pure ones lacking any intelligence, hoping one of the humans they eat will give them back what they have lost. But those of other descents, like the Ackerman clan, could not be touched by the paths that connected the subjects of Ymir. Therefore they held on to the truth, and in fear of their knowledge, were treated illy. As the truth is lost, the subjects of Ymir have fallen into ignorance. All it took was a weak king with a noble cause to damn them to lives of hiding and internment. Of the few who knew the truth of the Eldians, they were sworn to secrecy and given nobility as gratitude. A false monarch was put into place within the walls of paradise to protect the true king and, more importantly, the passing of the founding titan. The Fritz family changed their name to Reyes, and they lived largely underground, where every 13 years they'd pass along the founder. As civilization grew here, a social hierarchy was eventually determined. Within the most inner wall, Sina, the higher class and nobles resided, while Rose held mostly merchants and other middle-class families. Moving down a tier would be Wall Maria. There did, however, exist an even more dangerous zone than the outer walls. 4 outer towns existed, branching from the main wall. One a prominent note, the town of Shinganshina. Outside the 50-meter walls of this fortress was open land far as the eye could see, but it wasn't exactly safe for exploring. Pure titans roamed, titans created by Marley as a form of execution and punishment to disobeying devils. Over the waters in the Marley Empire, the transition to a new rule was not smooth. Rebellious groups were not too uncommon, and the way to deal with them was by injecting them with Titan spinal fluid and banishing them to mull about in their twisted forms. One group to receive this treatment was a cult-like group worshipping their ancestor, Ymir. A person of note is born 63 years after the end of the Titan War. Grisha Jaeger, an Eldian born in Liberia, one of Marley's biggest port cities. Growing up, the boy saw the severe oppression of his people, and after the death of his sister at the hand of a Marleyan officer who fed the little girl to his dogs, Grisha finding her corpse mangled and nearly unrecognizable, deep-seated hatred began to be sown in his heart. This would lead Grisha down a path of rebellion, later discovering the truth of their people from his father, the true history of Eldia, and how they were being unfairly persecuted for the actions of their ancestors. He joins the Restorationists, a radical group created from the desire for fair treatment that sought to crumble the Marley Empire and free their people. As they had lost the memory of their history, they relied on a Marley informant, the Owl, and the documents they'd send them. The language they were in was ancient Eldian, therefore illegible, but from the pictures they could make out Ymir used her Titan powers to create bridges, cultivate lands, and bring wealth to her people. Like a tale old as time, the victors only write about their good deeds. It seems the Eldian scribes omitted the genocides and violence from their text. The Restorationists planned to obtain the founding Titan from Paradise, and using its ability, they would topple the Empire. Their plan, while it is idealistic, it isn't impossible. It's just too bad their failure would be sealed with the birth of Grisha's son, Zeke Jaeger. Time after time, as the founder is passed on, each Reyes member loses their will to fight. The Reyes family are the only ones who truly know the nature of their people, along with the oppression those still within Marley suffer. Each chosen for the inheritance speak of their desire to use the power once obtained to help their people, but each, when coming out from the ritual, hold glossy eyes. A metaphor for the internal prison, the vow of renouncing war, their pitiful ancestor Fritz forced upon them. Udi Reyes has been chosen as the next founder, living under the radar until one day a renowned serial killer, Kenny Ackerman, takes a job to kill him. Kenny quickly loses the battle, but despite Udi's brother Rod pleading for him to kill the man, Udi instead prostrates to Kenny, begging him to forgive their family for the persecution of the Ackermans and other Hizudus had to suffer through. Since the days of King Fritz, the idealistic belief he had that he created a land of peace turns out to be foolish. Paradise, like any other land, suffers classism, prejudice, among all other types of hatred and fear you can think of. People are still people, and the false monarchy profits while paying little mind to the lower class citizens. Hell, they even create an underground city that runs rampant with crime, prostitution, and violence. In a symbolic way, the government keeps the true problems out of sight, out of mind, just as the island's first king had done, thinking he could run away to a remote island and solve the issues within Eldia. After making this apology, Kenny becomes a close confidant of the true royal family, helping them keep the truth of Eldia in secrecy by killing anyone close to discovering the truth. He also takes this time to oversee his nephew Levi until he's capable of taking care of himself in the underground city. A dangerous place without much law, yet one where someone with the innate fighting abilities of an Ackerman will be just fine in. Marley has begun their search yet again for new warrior candidates as the 13 years of life the 9 are given come to a close. The boy Zeke Yeager, of age for the candidacy, is pushed to enlist by his father under the request of the Owl. While Zeke and his father have a rather iffy relationship, he still cares for his dad and listens to his commands. But while training, Zeke found a father figure in the current Beast Titan, Tom Xavier. Tom had a dark past, and became a warrior as a form of self-suicide after his wife, who was a Marleyan, killed herself and their son after finding out Tom was an Eldian. He believed the Eldian restorationists were too war-hungry, a cost of the years of oppression at the hand of Marley, and thought it best for their race to avoid further destruction by using the Founder's powers to sterilize the Eldians, naturally letting their bloodline die out in roughly 100 years. This idea was something Zeke would come to latch onto, seeing it as a more morally correct option than what his parents had been pushing upon him. And as the secret police closed in on the restorationists, Tom would push Zeke to sell out his parents to protect himself from execution. Feeling a more parental attachment to Tom, Zeke would do just that. He sold out his own parents, and that was a burden he would carry for the rest of his life. After days of torture, their suffering does not come to a conclusive end. The devils will be banished to roam the lands of paradise as husks of people. Grisha is left for last, having to watch as his wife is transformed in front of him, looking down from the wall at her new, deformed vessel. Before he too meets the same fate, the Owl appears before him, wiping out the Marley soldiers with the power of the one Titan we have yet to name, the Attack Titan. Born from Ymir's desire for a future that will end the eternal suffering of her life trapped in the path as she continues to serve the Founder in spirit. The Attack Titan sees the past and future of its holders. It's a curse, as the wielders are propelled towards a future not of their own design, a future of liberation for Eldia, but through means that may not be worth the ends. Regardless, the man before us, Aaron Kruger, tells Grisha it is of the will of one of the inheritors that he stands here today, to give Grisha the power of the Titan to move towards the promised future. A man named Aaron Yeager has designated this chain of events the only way to free their people. He injects Grisha, has him drink his spinal fluid, and take the power of the Attack Titan to the lands of paradise, with the mission to obtain the Founder from the Royals. Coming across a member of the Scout Regiment of the Paradise Military, Grisha is taken into Shiganshina, where he eventually meets his second wife, Carla, and has another son who he names Aaron Yeager. They later adopt a girl named Mikasa Ackerman, after Aaron saves her from a group of human traffickers who had already killed her mother and father by the time he got there. Mikasa becomes deeply loyal to Aaron, devoting her whole life to protecting the boy as gratitude for saving hers, and giving her the push to fight for her life. For a while, life is bliss for the family. Aaron and Armin dream of seeing the ocean outside the walls, idolizing the lives of the Scout Regiment who go on expeditions. And Grisha tells Aaron on his 10th birthday he'll share with his son the research he's been doing. It's clear that, given Aaron's age, factored with the time since Grisha came to Paradise, it's almost time he passes on his ability, though that is not the horror that takes place in the year 845. The Marleyans have decided it's time to exterminate the Eldian Devils, launching an operations overseas to obtain the Founding Titan's powers and eliminate the threat of King Fritz's original bluff. Of the millions of lives that will be lost, the Marleyans so much as attack their island, an event known as the Rumbling. While the Tibber family knows of the vow renouncing war, the Founding Titan is a prisoner too. They seem to not have shared this with the Marleyans, seemingly keeping their word to the King of Paradise to help him attain a century of peace. They simply sit back and watch as the Marleyans make use of the brainwashed minds of the Eldian warriors, tasking 4 children with the retrieval mission. New warriors Reiner Braun, the Armored Titan, Marcel Galliard of the Jaw, Annie Leonhardt, the Female Titan, and Berthold Hoover of the Colossal are sent, though the Jaw is quickly lost upon arrival, Marcel being consumed by a pure Titan that just so happens to be the girl Ymir, the one worshipped by the cult that was transformed by the Marleyans several decades ago. Having been the natural leader of the group, the other 3 are left in disarray without Marcel. Reiner, who was deemed the least capable, and only chosen because Marcel put in a good word to save his brother from being chosen as a warrior, takes the reins of leadership, hastily putting together a foolish plan to create terror in one of the border cities, and use this chaos to slip into Paradise Society under the alias of refugees from the outer wall. This also doubles as an opportunity to take note of what the Founder's response is to an attack. It's not a bad plan in terms of success rate, but it ignores the amount of lives lost and the hatred it will sow in a boy who will swear on his every breath to exterminate his enemies beyond the walls. The attack on Shinganshina commences. Thousands died because of the actions of the warriors. These aren't the deaths of devils who were ancestors to an age-old empire, but people living lives raising children, common-day folk that had done nothing wrong. That's the reality of the ones they so maliciously called devils. The wall guarding Shinganshina was not the only to fall. The major wall Maria was breached in turn, and the entire outer circle of the land is forced to retreat inward. Now there is nowhere near enough room. Grisha had traveled inward, on a quest to prevent all of this from happening after seeing a vision of Shinganshina falling, and Wall Maria being breached. He should know better though, that what he sees through the attack titan's power is inevitable future memories of the next in line. He had finally tracked down the Royal Reyes family and begged for them to use the power of the founder to save the people of the walls, but the current holder, Frida, is chained by the vow renouncing war. Grisha knows what he must do. He's seen the future and what lies in wait, seen what he'll do to the royal family before him. He fights against fate though, refusing to move forward, but that'd be ignoring the duty of the attack titan, to keep pressing forward through the sins and torment, through the pain and suffering, all for a future where Eldians can be truly free. The words of the next in line push him to commit murder in the man caves. The interior of Wall Maria was a large agricultural land, and with it now infested with pure titans, food is scarce and the population has become unsustainable. The royal government creates a culling to reduce its size. 250,000 citizens are sent outside the walls as peasant soldiers. Less than 200 of them return alive. The population reduced by 20%. Armin's grandfather was lost to the culling, and as for Aaron's father, after returning for a short time, he too had disappeared, Aaron being the last to talk to him, though he has only a fuzzy memory of the events. The three of these kids are left alone, surviving in the refugee camps until their 15th birthdays, the necessary age to join the military. As Aaron and Armin had always talked about, they still desired to join the scouts and see the ocean. With nothing here for them but misery, going out to potentially die for a dream didn't sound all that bad. Mikasa, Armin, and Aaron enlist in the 104th Cadet Corps, under the command of Keith Sades, the man that had discovered Aaron's father outside the walls all those years ago. As he trains these cadets, Keith attempts to sabotage Aaron's training, hoping to dissuade him from the military, believing it's the only thing he can do for Carla now that she's dead. But he soon realizes Aaron can't be stopped, and moves to a role assisting his climb up the cadet ranks. Training alongside the trio, a few notable names are Reiner, Berthold, Annie, Jean, Connie, Sasha, Krishta, and Ymir. While Rainer and Berthold become rather friendly with Aaron, the boy also makes enemies with Jean, due to their personalities not exactly meshing. Jean simply wants an easy life within the divisions of the military police, a branch of the military that serves under the royal government, and for the most part don't do jack shit. Aaron, on the other hand, feels it's their duty to bring a better future to their people, thus his infatuation with the Scout Regiment and their mission to bring freedom from the walls. The Scouts and the military police couldn't be more different of paths to walk. As their time training comes to a close, and their rankings finalized, the 104th Cadet Corps disbands to join one of the three divisions of the military, while the garrison which operates and protects the walls and the scouts are free to join. The military police only accepts members who place top 10 in their cadet corps. Aaron makes a precedent that he won't be joining these ranks, believing that the police are wasting their abilities and should be giving their hearts and lives to propelling humanity forward, not rotting away in the inner walls. This speech wins the hearts of other cadets, most considering the option of joining the scouts, even Jean now on the fence in his decision. This conversation of what they'll end up joining bleeds over into the next day, as they complete their final task as cadets, of manning the walls as the scouts depart for one of their expeditions. The cadets around Aaron are rather motivated to put their lives on the line for the sake of humanity, and hope to join the scouts on their next venture, and it would seem their desire for adventure would be answered much sooner than they expected. It had been 5 years since the last attack from the Titans, and it seemed 5 years was enough for the survivors of Shinganshina to forget how quickly you can die, how little a human life can mean. Not every life ends with a legend to be told, a tale of heroism and triumph. Most die a name to be forgotten. Armin watched as his best friend became nothing more than Titan food, his rank as the 5th best cadet, meaningless in the face of death. The boy didn't even slaughter one Titan before losing his life. While Aaron's death may be sad, there are more dire events transpiring. The district of Trost has been breached, and it's obvious this attack's goal is to demolish Wall Rose, just like Maria. Overlooking the carnage, Reiner, Annie, and Berthold talk of their situation, somewhat confused how exactly this will get them closer to the Founder. These three pay no mind to their surroundings as they speak of both their transformation powers as warriors or their role in both invasions of the Wall. Behind them, fellow cadet Marco overhears everything. It all happens with no time for reason. Berthold feels it necessary to kill him. Reiner loses his sense of reason, ordering Annie to strip him of his odium gear while he ties his hands together, practically sealing his fate as the Titan's next meal. In fear, Annie follows along, scared they'll be killed if they don't kill Marco. The three of them watch as Marco pleads with them to just talk it out with him. His final words before a Titan picks him up and cracks him like a nut. Reiner's face falls to concern, asking the others why Marco is being eaten. Annie and Berthold look to each other. The one between them is developing an intense personality split, incapable of processing what he's doing in consideration of his life in paradise. Part of him is the cadet who trains to fight for the sake of humanity, and these people his friends. But another part of him is the Marley warrior, desperate to seize the Founder and return home to his family. After watching Marco die, Annie stops working with Reiner and Berthold, choosing the fastest route possible to obtain the Founder and return to her father. She's not interested in playing the slow game like the other two, and seeing how it's already crumbled Reiner's mind, she's extremely cautious of getting attached to the people here. Though they decide not to make any more rash decisions for now, the warriors are gifted their first leads since arriving, as a new Titan, one with unique power like them, makes an appearance on the streets of Trost, slaughtering any pure Titan that crosses its path. Eren Yeager, the inheritor of the attack and founding Titan, has awakened to his power. When the power of the attack Titan first awakens, Eren lacks any mental control over it. The 15-meter beast follows the boy's innate desire to exterminate Titans, slaughtering any in its path. The Titan saves the life of Mikasa, who in a rage after being told of Eren's supposed death, lashed out and killed a number of Titans, only to run out of gas for her odium gear, stranding herself within the streets. Looking at the Titan, there's a small belief it could be Eren, but she ignores this for now. Connie and Armin come up with a plan to use this Titan to their advantage to free the cadets being overrun by Titans and the supply depot. Liberating the cache, the cadets flee to the top of the walls and reassess their situation. But as they begin to leave, a few catch glimpses of Eren emerging out of the abnormal Titan's body. Mikasa rushes to his side, bringing him to Garrison Captain Kitts for medical attention. The fear in his eyes makes his intentions clear. Eren's power is not understood, and what people don't understand either sparks curiosity or fear. In this case, the latter is true for Captain Kitts. They fire a cannon at the children only for Eren to instinctively use his power to block the round. Greater terror sets into the soldiers. There may be no escaping this mob mentality before him. But to his side, leader of the garrison has chosen the side of curiosity, wondering just how useful Eren's power could prove, possibly ending the dire situation here in Trost. Armin tells Pixis of a plan he's thought up, using Eren to seal the blown gate with a large piece of rubble. Pixis is willing to stake his faith in the young soldiers, addressing the masses, concocting a narrative that Eren is the first successful Titan transformation and will help them achieve victory here today, reminding the soldiers of the fates that await them if they lose the wall here today. Most stand their ground and assist in retaking the wall. Eren sets out to complete his duty, several elite soldiers assigned to guard his flank as he presses forward, with a boulder large enough to seal the wall. There's a minor setback as Eren still struggles to control himself in his Titan form, but he's able to hold it together and complete the mission. After retrieving the boy from the disintegrating Titan form, there's a worry they won't be able to make it back to the other end of the wall without being murdered by the rampant pure Titans. They are, however, saved by the return of the Scout Regiment. Having been notified of the situation here in Trost, they diverted back to the walls as something more interesting has shown itself here. Eren Yeager has caught the eye of Erwin Smith, who sees the endless possibilities in the boy's power. With the help of the battle-hardened scouts, Trost is quickly cleansed of Titans. 2 are captured per squad leader Hanja's request for studying, and taking account of the dead, 207 soldiers are either dead or missing, 897 wounded. The military has taken a severe hit, but those that live to see another day have been hardened, grown stronger from their battles. In light of all the dead, humanity had successfully fought back the threat to the Titans, claimed a victory they've never had before. For the first time in Paradise history, humanity triumphed over Titan. Despite his contributions to the victory and Trost, the government officials that lead cushy lives in the interior fear the power that Eren holds, and the consequences that his existence entails. There are those that see the boy as a hero, particularly those within Wall Rose, who were saved from a cruel fate thanks to his efforts. Those of Wall Sina, though, the interior of the city, are less forward-thinking. Part of this could be due to the fear that Eren's abilities will lead to the exposure of the false monarchy. But regardless, any hasty decision the government makes on Eren's fate could spark a civil war. He's kept beneath the courtroom, where a hearing will decide the fate of this boy. What seems like a casual conversation to us is one that carries great weight and fear for the royal government. The monarchs are aware of their terrible job as rulers, and the military police are their only protection from what many see as the true leaders of humanity. Commander Pixis of the garrison and Commander Erwin of the scouts have like-minded ideas for the future of the land. If the monarchs knew they were meeting, they'd likely declare conspiring against the government and fear being overthrown. But that fate awaits them another time. For now, they have other plans. Erwin knew going into the trial it would be rigged against their favor. Commander Niall Dock of the military police will be actively trying to convince the masses it's best to kill Eren. He uses the fact Eren lost control of his power as a weapon, along with bringing up dirt from his past. The fact he killed 3 traffickers trying to take Mikasa. He continues to spin a narrative that Eren is a killer with no way of telling what's friend or foe, deeming him a threat to public safety. The hot-headed boy opens his mouth, calling those that sit here accusing him of being manic as cowards, unwilling to fight for themselves. Not one monarch here has ever seen a Titan, much less fought one. Sensing the boy is digging himself into a hole, Levi steps in, playing the role as Eren's owner, the one that can control him, that will leash him in the field. Captain Levi has grown not in height, but in maturity from his days struggling to survive in the dangers of the underground city. He had been recruited personally by Commander Erwin for his innate instincts and ability in battle, a hereditary trait to the Ackerman blood. On the field, he had become the scout's ace for eliminating Titan threats, thus making him the perfect jailer for Eren. He proposes they test Eren's ability to cooperate with the scouts on the field in an operation to seal Wall Shinganshina, once more taking back Outer Wall Maria. Due to the fact they will be in Titan territory, there is no worry Eren will harm the public. Dalius Zachary, the leader of the 3 branches of the military, sees this as the best course forward, and something the interior monarchs cannot raise hell about. It's officially decided. Eren Yeager will join the scout regiment and be tested in the field in an operation to reclaim Wall Maria for the sake of humanity. Hanj is normally a calm, though eccentric person. For the moment, only half of that shines through, as she cries over the death of 2 Titan test subjects. In the night, someone had killed them, likely in an effort to halt understanding of the true nature behind them. Hanj had already gathered that Titans have more of a connection to humankind than first imagined. It's quite obvious, given her enough time, she'd be able to draw the right conclusion. Erwin asks Eren at the scene of the crime who he thinks the true enemy is, alluding to the fact that the commander knows there is more at play than a simple race of Titans trying to eat humans. Some people within humanity are trying to keep them in the dark. He's known this since his father's death. He had been taught history as they know it does not explain the state of things and is full of holes. Erwin's father hypothesized that somehow the first king was able to wipe the minds of his subjects. That was the only explanation for why no oral or written history of the time before the walls was passed down. This led to his ambition to see the world outside the walls, to understand what really happened. And clear as it is now, there are those wanting them to stay ignorant. He will find those responsible. At the induction of the 104th Training Corps, cadets are tasked with joining one of the military branches. Erwin tells them of the operation to reclaim Shinganshina, and that there is no guarantee anyone who joins the scouts here today will return with their lives. Regardless if they choose to stay, they will be welcomed to the ranks of pushing humanity to greater heights. Of the cadets, Mikasa, Armin, Reimer, Berthold, Ymir, Krista, Jean, Sasha, and Connie join the Survey Corps. Annie leaves those that she knows, joining the military police, likely under the assumption the founding Titan is somewhere hidden in the interior, but she couldn't be more off the mark. That power still remains embedded into the hot-headed boy, set to journey outwards and reclaim what was once lost. Their journey, however, takes an unexpected turn. Abnormal Titans exist, ones that don't follow normal behavior patterns of pure Titans. But with the rise of Eren's ability, Titans like the Armored and Colossal are likely as intelligent as humans, and may just be within their ranks. That is Erwin's thought process, though unbeknownst to him, a third special Titan has made its appearance. The female Titan. As it lays terror to their ranks, the scouts maintain formation, approaching what is known as the Titan Forest. The female stumbles upon Armin's position, laying waste to the soldiers. With his hood up, the Titan isn't able to decipher who it may be. She stops Armin in his tracks and lifts the hood, peering into the boy's eyes. Armin is left in a state of shock, and for reasons likely stirring from emotional, the female spares his life. The boy recollects himself and joins with Reiner and Jean, both scattered from formation as the left flank falls apart. They get into a skirmish with the female Titan, Reiner being nabbed while swinging around her towards her nape. For a moment, it seems he's dead, but as the Titan stands idle, something seems off. It looks almost as if she's listening to something Reiner's saying. From where they are, they can't make it out. Reiner then frees himself, and once doing so, the Titan departs, heading straight for Eren's position. The seeds of doubt are sown. Armin starts to hypothesize. There are moles within their ranks. Erwin is no fool. He had long figured Titans were hiding amongst them, and he's not the type of man that needs to know the details to take action. Thus, the plan for this expedition was never to reclaim Wall Maria. That comes at a later date. They first must expose the enemy within, and within these woods lay a trap. Eren's simply the bait. As Levi's squad rides through the hunting grounds, the female is restrained by special equipment, allowing Erwin to capture his prey. He aims to question the one within, Levi moving in to pull her from its nape. But before they can, the Titan lets out an ear-splitting shriek, attracting dozens of pure Titans to its location, who consume the female's flesh. Steam from its body cakes the dense forest. By the time their visibility clears, the operator is gone, but it's quite obvious where she's set off to. Per their captain's orders, Levi's squad was to evac Eren out of the woods while he deals with the female Titan. But now, chasing their backs is a lone hooded soldier. Believing it to be Levi with good news, they let them close in, but Gunther quickly realizes this is not their captain. He's cut down like a Titan, his neck severed. Olo grabs Eren and they make a dash as Petra and Eld take on the enemy. Eren glances behind to see the flash of a transformation. Eld is smashed between the teeth of the Titan after putting up a fair fight. Petra, in shock, is unable to react as her body is spread across a tree, finding its resting place contorted at its base. Olo's back is snapped as a kick sends him flying into the foliage. Eren can do nothing but watch it all. Grief and rage overtake him. He had followed orders to not transform, to let them, the elite, take care of the situation. But where did that get them? Dead. Had he disobeyed, things could have gone differently. They may still be alive. But now wasn't a time for regret. He still had the opportunity to avenge the fallen. Levi knows that sound, as does Mikasa. It's all too clear Eren's engaged the enemy, and knowing the fool, he'll be unable to keep a cool head and fight with his survival in mind. By the time Mikasa gets to the scene, Eren has already lost the fight, taken prisoner by the female, who moves to flee. Lost in rage, she attacks without strategy. Arriving to the fray, Levi orders her to pull back while they think of a proper plan. Through their efforts, they're able to recover Eren, though Levi is left with a broken leg following the scuffle. The Survey Corps retreat to the city of Stois, having failed to achieve anything particularly meaningful. They are hazed for the losses they've accumulated, with nothing to show for it. It's decided Eren is to be handed over to the military police. All seems lost, but the boy with quite the knack for strategy, Armin, has one last trick up his sleeve. Eren is to be transferred into the interior for execution, passing through Stois along the way. Annie had been stationed here on her duties, and given the fact she needs Eren alive, if he does in fact have the founding Titan, Armin takes a gamble that they can lure her out by asking for her help in freeing Eren. The boy had come to deduce Annie was the female Titan from the fact she intentionally spared the lives of only members of the 104th Cadets on her campaign through the formation to find Eren. He had also taken note when